50,000 years ago, Mandarin Cave was a lonely place. Hollowed out of a limestone cliff, the cave overlooked the Rhone Valley in southern France. The valley, now a lush rolling landscape of vineyards and orchards, was then cold and bleak. A small band of Neanderthals, numbering no more than 30, eked out a harsh life in Mandarin Cave. They were an isolated group, so isolated that it might be hard for us sapiens to imagine. Genetic evidence tells us that it had been about 55,000 years since they'd had children with Neanderthals from other communities. 55,000 years! For all that time, they'd had children only with each other. Now they were one big family. Inbreeding had stripped away their genetic diversity. It had left them painfully vulnerable to harmful genetic mutations. It had made it easier to get sick and harder to have children. And life was difficult in other ways. The skeleton of one Neanderthal man, recovered in Mandarin Cave, suggests a life of grueling work. The man's front teeth are thoroughly worn, indicating they were used as tools for gripping and pulling hides, for example. Enlarged fingertips and the bent of a thumb hint at repetitive, strenuous labor with simple tools. In the frigid but unstable world of the late Pleistocene, small Neanderthal groups survived for time spans that may be hard for us to fathom. Somehow, for thousands of years, they endured, teetering on the edge of disaster. But in the end, the Pleistocene may have been too much to handle. The community at Mandarin Cave struggled on for at most 8,000 more years. By around 40,000 years ago, every last Neanderthal was gone.